Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the annual induction to the Foxboro High School chapter of the National Honor Society. It is my pleasure in presenting you the Foxboro High School National Honor Society Class of 2018. I will now ask that everyone please rise as we recite our nation's Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, and with liberty and justice for all. Please take your seats. Welcome parents, friends, teachers, and faculty members. My name is Nathan Dumont, and I am the president of the Foxboro High School chapter of the National Honor Society. Tonight, we celebrate the achievements of these 38 students and citizens as we induct them into our chapter of the National Honor Society. After exemplifying admirable academic achievement and earning the notice from teachers and administration, these students applied and were accepted as members of the Foxboro chapter of the NHS. Here in Foxboro, our chapter prides itself in the contributions to the school system and the community as a whole. Every week, members of the NHS volunteer their time to tutor students at the Ahern Middle School who may need extra help with their homework or possibly some one-on-one attention to forward their studies. We also provide babysitters to school and town meetings so parents may actively participate in the legislature of the community. And we lend volunteers to school events such as open houses, conferences, senior class night, and graduation. The National Honor Society was established in 1921 in order to promote student leadership and service. Starting with the Fifth Avenue High School in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the NHS grew from one single chapter to over 1,000 in just 10 years and has continued to grow ever since. It is now estimated that there are over 1 million members of the NHS. The National Honor Society is built around 4 pillars: leadership, character, service, and scholarship. Since its founding, the NHS still maintains these 4 core human characteristics as the foundation of the society. Each pillar has a unique set of requirements and challenges that these students have proven to show and will pledge to continue to show throughout their high school careers and beyond. I would now like to invite my fellow members of the NHS Executive Board to speak on the 4 pillars of our society. Here is Vice President Delia Lorquette to speak on leadership.
Leadership. Leadership is a quality which provides a positive direction for an individual and their community. It includes taking an initiative in class, on stage, or on the field. The true leader strives to assist others in attaining a common objective. A leader must sacrifice. They are sacrificing his or her personal interests in order to assist with the needs of others. A leader has self-confidence and will not hesitate to act when others falter. A leader is willing to do whatever has to be done, whenever it has to be done, without looking for recognition. No matter what power and resources may exist in the country, they are meaningless without the guidance of an effective leader. Leadership is always needed and is thus an essential quality for each of our members of the National Honor Society. I will now light the candle for leadership. I would now like to invite Secretary Rachel Nunes to speak on character.
Character is that inner quality which sets a person apart from the rest. It is that intangible force which guides people through life. Without character, a person can have neither self-respect nor the respect of others. People with real character realize that we must be in reality with what we wish to appear to others. By displaying honesty, reliability, determination, maturity, and a sense of humor, we hope to prove that as members of National Honor Society, we not only possess character ourselves, but also instill the value in others. Character is an achievement attained by constant striving to choose right over wrong, truth over dishonesty, and fairness over injustice. The combined character of the National Honor Society leads its members to search for individual growth and better relationships with others. The display of strong character in every situation is an integral part of the National Honor Society. I will now light the candle for character. Here is Treasurer Faith Perry to speak on service.
Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "Life's most persistent and urgent question is, what are you doing for others?" This question embodies the importance of service to the National Honor Society. In the routine of the day's work, many opportunities arise to help others. Willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or without recognition is the quality we seek in our society. NHS members are required to complete 10 hours of community service per term as a way to give back to their community. Our organization is known for participating in events that help local schools, charities, fundraisers, and individuals in the community. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow. I will now light the candle for service. Lastly, here's Community Service Coordinator Tom Fletcher to speak on scholarship.
Scholarship means a commitment to learning. A scholar is not a person who ingests, then recites information or isolated facts or ideas. The scholar has a natural inquisitiveness and a drive to find solutions to problems. We should strive to learn more even when formal education has ended. True scholarship must give us vision and eliminate narrow-mindedness. It should also add to our understanding of human needs. The mere acquisition of knowledge is not our final goal. We must apply what we learn for the benefit of society. Scholarship is the power of the mind to dispel ignorance, superstition, and fear. It knows the past, it learns from the present, and it anticipates the future. Scholarship is within reach of everyone, but the person who desires it must earn it by putting forth tireless effort, which will be returned with countless benefits. Scholarship requires the person to take responsibility for his or her own education and go behind the minimum requirements. I will now light the candle for scholarship.
After our faculty council thoroughly reviewed this year's NHS applications, the students before you were found to exemplify these characteristics in their lives and were invited to join our society. Each student will light a candle to represent their dedication to uphold the values and requirements of each pillar. We ask that you please hold applause until all students have lit their candles. Alexis Callan. Alexis is a diligent student who is a member of Best Buddies in the Navajo Water Community Service Project at Foxboro High School. Outside of school, she spends a significant amount of her time at her dance studio, where she dances competitively, mentors younger children, and volunteers with choreography.
Julia Carangelo. Julia spends time volunteering by teaching CCD and coaching youth field hockey. She also participates in several clubs, sports, and is an active member of Art NHS. She enjoys spending time with her family and friends and loves to travel.
Megan Curran. Megan is an active member of Best Buddies and DECA, and is a delegate on the e-board for Student Council. She is also a member of the Foreign Language Club, the French NHS, and is excited to be traveling to France as a participant in the exchange program. Outside of school, Megan is a member of Foxboro's Interact Club and enjoys playing lacrosse and field hockey.
Jeffery Kadena. Jeffery was born in the Dominican Republic and moved to the U.S. about a year ago. Although the journey has been long, Jeffery is beginning to settle into her new environment. On her free time, she enjoys playing and watching sports, especially basketball. Although already bilingual, she likes to spend her time learning other languages on her own. Her motivation is her family, as they have always supported her. Jeffery is very passionate about helping others. She works hard and aims to become the businesswoman she has always strived to be.
Davin. Aiden is an active member in the Foxboro High community. He participates in extracurriculars such as DECA, Best Buddies, basketball, and track. Aiden also spends his summers being a camp counselor at the Foxboro YMCA.
Julia Davin. Julia Davin is a member of Best Buddies and Pen in a Box. She also plays on the high school volleyball team, snowboards, and works at the Foxboro YMCA in the Child Watch Department and as a camp counselor. In her free time, she enjoys spending time with friends and family.
Sophia DiMaggio. Sophia is a junior who takes part in student council and plays varsity field hockey and lacrosse, where she will be a field hockey captain in the fall. She bi-weekly delivers food from Wardsbury Farm to the Foxboro Food Pantry and helps assemble the Thanksgiving Day baskets every year. Along with this active community service, she also started her own lacrosse coaching business where she teaches private lessons to youth players. Sophia is very honored to be inducted into Foxboro's chapter of NHS.
Ben Dorman. Ben currently swims in the winter, plays tennis in the fall, and relaxes in the spring. He enjoys volunteering at the Mansfield Animal Shelter on Saturdays, as well as Sturdy Memorial Hospital during the week, and going to the Plainville Chili's with his friends.
James Duffy. James has a passion for reading, running, and classic rock. He spends the little downtime he has annoying his family by playing the piano. Over the summer, he volunteered at the Ahern and worked at your local supermarket.
Brian Gardner. Brian is a two-sport high school athlete on the soccer and tennis teams, as well as a member of the FHS band. He is proud to be a 3-year section leader and a captain of his club soccer team. Brian also volunteers regularly at his church in town. Additionally, he participates in the History Club, works at it as an assistant each summer in the Expanding Horizons Summer Math Camp, and currently coaches youth basketball.
Chelsey Gibbons. Chelsey enjoys playing basketball and softball. She's an avid member of many school clubs, including We Schools, DECA, and Best Buddies. Chelsey loves animals and demonstrates this by volunteering at the Mansfield Animal Shelter once a week. She loves basketball and spends her summers as a coach and role model for young players. She is also very fond of English and enjoys reading and writing in her spare time.
Bryn Gilbert. Bryn is a hardworking student who enjoys graphic design, makeup, and playing volleyball. She is also going to be one of the volleyball captains for the 2018 season.
Connor Hoyt. Connor has been a member of the Foxboro High School Jazz Ensemble since his freshman year and has been the leader of the saxophone section since his sophomore year. As a principal saxophonist, Connor helped lead the jazz ensemble to the finals of Essentially Ellington in both 2016 and 2017. Connor is also a section leader in the concert band and wind ensemble. Connor volunteers his time participating in fundraising activities and helping younger students, teaching them musicianship and marching skills, and instilling in them the culture of excellence, camaraderie, and school spirit that define Foxboro High School.
Kathryn Huether. Kathryn enjoys playing soccer and running track. She will be leading the soccer team as a captain next fall. Kathryn is also a member of the National Honor Society and has a love for drawing and painting.
Sophia Iovino. Sophia is a member of Best Buddies, Community Warriors, and History Club. She also takes part in We Schools and the Navajo Water Project. She enjoys playing field hockey, running track, and skiing.
Jennifer Kenny. Jennifer is a junior who participates in Community Warriors, Best Buddies, Yearbook Club, and Pen in a Box. She enjoys spending her time with children and babysits regularly. Jennifer also tutors 2 younger girls weekly. Her passion for children and caring for others has influenced her desire to become a pediatric nurse in the future.
Shaylin McCarthy. Shaylin enjoys playing volleyball during her free time, and she plays for Foxboro High School and Metro West Juniors Volleyball Club. She is also a member of the French National Honor Society, the National Art Honor Society, Best Buddies, Pen in a Box Club, and the We Club here at Foxboro High School. Additionally, during the summer, she has volunteered with the PAVE program as an assistant for the Special Education Summer Program.
Julia Mellon. Julia is a member of the Navajo Water Project, Community Warriors, and Best Buddies and History Club. She volunteers at church singing in the high school choir every Sunday. She also enjoys graphic design, running track, and is a captain for the cross-country team.
Kendall Millander. Kendall currently serves as the historian on the Student Council's Executive Board and is the public coordinator of Foxboro's We Schools initiative. In addition to teaching religious education at St. Mary's, she is a member of DECA, a student representative on the school board committee, and a member of the varsity swim and tennis team.
Mary Mitchell. Mary spends time making pottery both at school and at RISD during the summer and is the current president of the Foxboro chapter of the National Art Honor Society. Mary also enjoys studying foreign languages and is currently taking Spanish and French at FHS while teaching herself Japanese and Korean independently. Mary loves animals and she actively volunteers at the Mansfield Animal Shelter, started a pet food pantry for local pets in need, and works as a dog walker after school.
Julia Mews. Julia plays tennis and is on the swim team. She likes to work with kids and is a camp counselor and a swim coach. Julia is also in the French NHS and Best Buddies.
Annie Murphy. Annie likes to play lacrosse and field hockey. She also enjoys skiing, hanging out with friends, and watching movies.
Molly Murphy. Molly is a member of Best Buddies, DECA, and coaches youth field hockey. In her free time, she likes to play lacrosse, field hockey, and hang out with her friends.
Lindsey Nelson. Lindsay belongs to many clubs, including History Club, Best Buddies, and We. She is a member of the swim, cross-country, and unified track team and enjoys spending some of her free time working and volunteering at the Doolittle home in Foxboro.
Paulette Polymerase. Paulette is a dedicated student that loves working with kids, playing sports, and sculpting projects in her art class. She is also the libero for the varsity volleyball team. She is volleyball captain and co-president of the We Schools Club here at FHS.
Elise Perilla. Elise likes spending lots of time with her family and friends. She loves being a member of the varsity cheerleading team and enjoys teaching younger cheerleaders to help them be their best.
Patrick Biscatelli. Patrick is a proud member of the History Club. He enjoys running and will be a cross-country team captain next season.
Sam Pollock. Sam is a hardworking student athlete who loves to run varsity cross country and play basketball. He is interested in mathematics and is looking to pursue a career in business.
Lexi Quinn. Lexi participates in many sports and activities at the school, including the track team where she runs distance events. She is also a member of various clubs such as the Wii Club, Best Buddies Club, and Art NHS. In her free time, she enjoys hanging out with friends, skiing, or going to the beach.
Will Regan. Soccer has led to many great opportunities for Will. He has seen success in track, refereeing, and school thanks to soccer. However, he is saddened that the U.S. did not make the World Cup this time around. In addition to sports, Will is treasurer of class council and is currently setting up the junior prom.
Maria Shahada. Maria is a devoted student and member of the Navajo Water Community Service Project and We Schools Club, as well as the Foxboro tennis team. She enjoys playing sports, binge-watching TV shows, and reading. Outside of school, she also spends time tutoring younger children and volunteering in her community.
Bruno Silva. Bruno Silva was born and raised in Brazil. He moved here in 2015 and has ever since improved himself as an individual, both academically and personally. He's a member of Leaders Club at the YMCA, where he does most of his community service, participates in the annual World Language and Culture Night, and is the president of Spanish National Honor Society. He's also an active member of the Foreign Language Club and the We Schools Club.
Jenna Stamatov. Jenna is a three-sport athlete and is active in DECA, Best Buddies, Student Council, and Foreign Language Club. She enjoys volunteering at the food pantry and the YMCA and coaching youth lacrosse.
Karli Stern. Karli enjoys playing field hockey and lacrosse and spending time with her friends, family, and dogs. She also participates in DECA and likes to spend winter weekends skiing in New Hampshire.
Brendan Tully. Brendan is a member of the lacrosse and hockey teams as well as a participant of DECA. In his free time, he enjoys playing sports and hanging out with his friends.
Ashley Vito. Ashley is a senior team competitive dancer at Heidi Miller's School of Dance. When she is not practicing, she is teaching classes of younger dancers, serving as a role model. She volunteers at the Foxboro Doolittle Home once a week, and during the summer, she offers her time at the local Foxboro farm stand. During the school year, she is vice president of the We Schools Club and participates in DECA, History Club, Foreign Language Club, Community Warriors, the Navajo Water Project, and Best Buddies.
Jacob Warius. Jacob is a member of the math team, 2019 class council, and the soccer and hockey teams. Jacob also is volunteering at the Orpheum Theater. In his spare time, Jacob enjoys playing video games, playing piano, and reading.
Lindsay Young. Lindsay Young enjoys photography, graphic design, piano, and tennis. She is passionate about all animals and has 2 cats of her own. She also enjoys traveling, ice skating, and hanging out with friends and family.
Now, inductees, please rise as you recite the oath to the National Honor Society. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I pledge myself to uphold the high purposes of the National Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage high standards of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. I now present to you the newest members of the Foxboro High School National Honor Society. Newest members, we congratulate you on your achievements. You have lived upright lives and proved to be leaders amongst your peers. Your achievements do not stop here, however. Your membership into the NHS is another step in your journey of life. You must maintain your academic integrities, provide leadership unto others, and live to serve your community. The entire NHS and I are proud of your achievements and are excited to see what you all accomplish in the coming years. We would like to invite everyone to our reception in the lobby to take photos, eat cake, and congratulate our new members. Our new members will lead the way. Thank you all for coming, and good night.